Good day, mate. Good day, mate.
Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope that you are having a fantastic day. Let me double check that everything is working and then we will begin. In the meantime, how are you? How's your day? The countdown is 5 days till the Switch 2? Wait, is it Thursday? Does it come out on Thursday? I thought it was gonna be Wednesday. I don't know what time is. What is time? Okay. Hold on.
Good day, mate.
Hold on. Oh, I need to, hold on. That's why it looked bad. I think it's fine. Is this, oh no, what's happened? What have I done? Oh, right. There we go. We doing it now. All right, I think we're good to go now. Let's go ahead and move on over here. Welcome in, everybody. Apologies for that little delay. I'd used my camera today, and so I had to then configure all the settings and stuff. But welcome in, everybody. How are you today? Emmers, you were here first. Emmers, how are you? Joss, welcome in. How's it going? And Emmers with the 100 stream streak yet again. That means when I get this stuff set up, your little avatar is gonna be a little different, Emmers. It'll stand out for everybody's. Bear, welcome in. My Switch 2 order has been confirmed, so I'm getting it. I haven't gotten anything else from Best Buy. Should I be concerned? No, actually I have. I did get a message saying, this is, your pre-order will be released soon. So, it exists. So, that's at least good. I just feel like they need to be, checking up on me a little bit more. I want a little bit more, feedback. Also, am I in focus? I think I'm in focus, so I think we're good. But that's awesome. Where did you get your for people who pre-ordered? Where did you get your pre-order from? But okay, so it's Thursday. So Wednesday midnight. Okay. So you got yours from Walmart, yours from Target, and I got mine from Best Buy. Okay. All right. It's Thursday. I don't know if I'll be able to get it. I mean, Wednesday night. Anyway, I'll be able to get it Thursday before stream. But yeah, I don't think YV typically streams my Wednesday night right around that time. So I will just probably go pick it up after. Or in the morning. But welcome in. How's your weekend so far, everybody? We will be playing some Fantasy Life, and we can do some multiplayer if people are interested in that. Also, guess what? Guess what was announced this week? That I'm like, of course. Of course they would announce something this week. Guess what it is, everybody? What is it? Am I out of coffee? No Man's Sky. There's going to be an update this week. And it is always on, I think, well, luckily, if the Switch comes out on Thursday, I think usually the update is out on Wednesday. Of course, yeah, I know. Why would they do this? It's been funny because over the past few weeks I've been like, it'd be really nice if there was a No Man's Sky update soon. Surely there'll be something in June. I thought it was gonna at least be a couple weeks into June, especially with, I don't know, just not this week. But one, they have actually created a No Man's Sky account on Blue Sky. Wait till you jinxed it. I meant sometime soon, not literally the one of the biggest weeks of the year probably. And I'm like, I realize not everyone is getting a Switch 2, and maybe part of it is because they're announcing there's going to be a Switch 2 version of No Man's Sky. Maybe that's why. But in that case, it kind of makes sense. But come on. Typically when there's a No Man's Sky update, that's what we stream for that few days. And like, heaven help us if there are Twitch drops. Because what am I supposed to do? We were going to play Mario Kart. Because if there are Twitch drops and it runs Thursday through Monday. So like, do I play Switch to who? Do I play No Man's Sky while we have a smaller box in the corner of you guys playing Mario Kart? But so the emoji. Well, okay, one fun thing. So again, they created a No Man's Sky Blue Sky account, and it's No Man's B Sky. So like Blue Sky. So it's No Man's B Sky dot Blue Sky dot whatever. The emoji that has been like tweeted out or posted is the bacon. It's the bacon emoji. So people are like, what does it mean? No one has any idea. I don't really even know if there's been like leaks. Because for those who don't know, who don't follow No Man's Sky updates, every time there's an update, Sean Murray tweets out a single emoji that is somehow related to the update. Gilmore, welcome in.
Good day, mate.
So, like, the one of the times it was a vase, and that's because it's actually it's supposed to be, it was the Aquarius update, which I guess Aquarius' symbol is a vase. There was the only time that it's been like really not quite there was, I think they one time did like an orange or something, and it was because like it wasn't the closest connect. But then there was like a pirate flag for the pirate update. When they did a big worlds update, where they like overhauled and added a ton of different biomes, it was a planet. So like they usually relate. Sleep in my nap, enjoy the alert, Gilmore. So bacon, could it be food related? Could it be a lot of people, I actually thought about this and I've seen other people come to this conclusion. Maybe the update is called Beacon. And maybe it's supposed to be like bacon sounds like beacon. They have done that before, where it was like the emoji sounds like the word for the thing. It also, some people are speculating maybe there is a No Man's Sky update, but maybe there's also a Light No Fire update because you light beacons. So light no fire, beacon, bacon. There's lots of the speculation behind this stuff is usually just great. People are also like, well, maybe it's because the emoji, it's like, it's 2 strips of bacon. So maybe it has to do something with like 2 something or like, anyway. It's also called rashers of bacon. So is it like, is rashers related? I don't know. The theorizing is usually fun. Oh yeah, the No Man's Sky community is having a field day with this. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the joy of it in some way, is just there's been lots of memes saying the bacon's been lit. People are saying maybe just means that they're cooking. And I feel like I hope not. Anyway, people are just memeing on the bacon right now, and it's just wonderful. I love it. People are posting bacon memes. It's what you want. Today they posted a timeline of all of their updates, with updates like major updates and then expeditions. And on it, which is kind of like a fun little maybe Easter egg, is that it's like, it shows all the way up through 2025. there's a space for 2026, and then you see kind of like cut off, it does continue into 2027. So like, I feel like that's their way of saying like, there's still more happening, which is wild. So I don't know. But anyway, of all weeks for them to announce that there is a No Man's Sky update, it's the week of the Switch 2's launch, when I've been like, we have a plan, here's what we're doing, we're gonna be playing more, or we're gonna be playing some No Man's Sky. I mean, Mario Kart. But now, No Man's Sky is... Here's the deal. If there are not Twitch drops, maybe we'll just push that into the following week. If there are Twitch drops, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Definitely, because I feel like we have to do Twitch drops. Because it's always good when we do it. and then we do, maybe that gives you guys time to play Mario Kart. That gives you guys time to practice, get better than me. And then we'll do Mario Kart streams once the Twitch drops are over. I don't know. That's a decent plan. Yeah. Unless we like, I don't know. I start doing extra long streams all this week. Every stream is at least 7 hours. Because the Twitch drops parts always go up to 3 hours. So you have to be there from the very beginning if you want your Twitch drops, and we'll go on for 3 to 4 more hours. No, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we would at least do like an hour-ish at the end of each stream of just Mario Kart or something. Also, I remember you said you don't love Mario Kart and you basically just be playing to play with chat, so maybe it's a good thing to wait until more people have the Switch too. Maybe, but I don't know. But I want to also, like, if people are hyped up and excited about it, then, you know, and because I'm sure a bunch of you all will be, then we can do that. Maybe, so I think maybe what we'll do is, like, if there are Twitch drops, we'll still try to do something at the end of Mario Kart, like, of the stream for Mario Kart. I just think it's funny how you will this update into existence. And the thing is that I have been like, man, there hasn't been an update in a while. Like, so surely they're working one. June is a big month because of, like, it used to be E3, so usually there's like an announcement or something. Summer Games Fest is the 6th? When is that? So I was like, are they for real doing it up? Yes. So they don't ever tweet out an emoji or post an emoji until like it's like coming out. So it is always like weekend or sometimes the Friday before, and then it sort of escalates from there. So like if there are 3, so it goes from 1 emoji, so this time it's bacon, to 3 strips of bacon. They have now posted the 3 strips of bacon. The 3 strips of bacon have been released. So that for sure means it's coming this week. Then we will get, what comes next? I think typically it's the, like, no, cowboy emoji will come right before it releases. Sometimes he does there's a Gib emote that he does where it's like the ASCII. Is that what it's called? Do you know what I'm talking about? Hold on. No Man's Sky. Where are you? Where's the last time he's used it? I feel like, hold on, what's happening? Oh, I bet if I search for Gib on the No Man's Sky subreddit. Where is it?
Good day, mate.
Gib. Yeah. He does like, he'll do this. He'll do this. I just put it in the chat. I guess it can also, there's a picture of it too. But with the eyes replaced as whatever the emoji is. So, oh, that's what it was. Okay, also, because I couldn't remember, hold on. So he, like, the worlds was, you can see that he replaced the eyes with worlds. So Origins, the emote was an orange. Because the Origins orange. That's how that happened. So anyway, people are like, is the beacon or something else? Beacon update also. There are beacons in the game, so like, could that be related? But it could mostly be it could mostly be the fact that they're bringing this to the Switch 2, and maybe so it's like overall a smaller update, but anyway, so it is for sure being released this week. I always associate this emote with you. I love doing that in people's, I love using that, so it's perfect. Gib. I know you said before, but man, not having full camera controls in the world is rough. Yes, it is. I hate the fact that you can't tilt the camera all the way up. Supposedly on Steam, if you're playing on Steam, people have put a Nexus mod out where, like, you have extra control of the camera, but I'm on PlayStation, so that doesn't help me. But anyway, how can I search for towers if I can't look across the horizon? I've had the trouble with the shrines. I've been having to like just go to the highest area and then sort of just pan around that way. But sometimes there is not that high of an area for that like slice, you know. I had to stumble across one. There was one area where I was like, I have not found a single shrine in this section of the map. And it took me forever. I've kind of stumbled upon it. I was looking for something else. I was like, wait, there it is. But I still need to do all the shrines. There's still, there's a few that I've skipped, but anyway, so yeah. Basically, I willed the No Man's Sky update into being just by being like, man, it's been a while. Surely one soon. I was definitely thinking like mid-June, because here's my thought, I was like, most people are probably avoiding this week because of the people who are getting a Switch 2. But I'm wrong, I guess. Because also, wait. Oh, right. Wait, this week is also Steam Next Fest, which I think then we'll do, because it starts tomorrow. We'll do a very shortened Steam Next Fest. Maybe just Monday and Tuesday. I guess we'll do Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday might be No Man's Sky, and then we'll see. That's right. Everything is happening this week. So yes, it's Steam Next Fest this week. So wait, and then Well, no, Steam Next Fest is this week. Summer Games Fest is Friday. It's two different things. So Steam Next Fest is like all the game demos. And then Summer Games Fest is all the game announcements are happening. Next Fest, Game Fest, No Man's Sky, Switch 2. PC Game Show, June 8th. Why is it this week? Why is all of this happening? Like, I mean, okay, I guess what's probably going to happen is there's going to be a lot of game announcements. Also, Nintendo is rumored to have a direct. And then maybe this week, maybe next week. So, like, who knows? Everything is happening. Because, yeah, hold on. Let me double check. Steam Next Fest, June 2nd? Oh, wait. No, it's June 9th. It's the following week. That's right. Whew, okay, we're fine. It's next week. At least we don't have that to worry about. Thank you, Emers. Yeah. I just saw that. Okay, that's at least some kind of a break. At least that gives us something to do. But we'll see. What happens if the worst case scenario is No Man's Sky update also brings Twitch drops? Because then we're going to be doing that. And then the goal was to be playing Mario Kart. Maybe we would have to do like an hour of demos and then Mario Kart after or something. We'd have to split it up our time. I saw Sassy, congrats. It's just too much, man. It's just too much. Why is all this happening? There were weeks earlier this year where I was like, man, there's really not a lot going on. I don't really know what to play. And now everything is like, release. Go. I need, you know that meme of like the FBI open up and it's just like people crashing through walls and doors? I need that being like everything that's happening this week of like in the next 2 weeks of all of the games and all of the stuff. The way I chose to unlock the lives ended up needing to unlock them all before the end. Fair. That's fair. I know there's a lot that unlocks after like you complete the story, so I'm sure there's still plenty to do. The idea is we might do some grove runs, but I actually need some saplings. So we'll see. I might grab a couple saplings before having everyone over, and then we hop into some groves. But what else was it? There was something else I was gonna say. No Man's Sky, Switch 2. Oh, I was thinking that I realized this today, that with my Switch 2, like a lot of people are probably going to transfer over their Animal Crossing Island from their Switch to their Switch 2. But what if I started a new island on the Switch 2? Brand new island, brand new Animal Crossing Island. I wouldn't have to transfer anything over. Unfortunately, my Animal Crossing Island is stuck on my first Switch. Why is it stuck there? Well, like I know they gave instructions for like how to switch it, like how to transfer it over. But I'm like, wait a minute. What if I just start a new island? Oh, the local wireless doesn't have. Oh. Not sure if it's happened to anyone else, but I was having an issue where the game would crash. It typically happened during loading screens or cutscenes that were more. Hasn't happened to me. I did experience a crash randomly, and I can't remember what was happening, but I was like messing with the menu, and something happened. I pushed something, I clicked on a thing, and then it crashed. But other than that, I haven't had too much problems. I'm sure different platforms are having different issues though. So, anyway, so maybe I was thinking I could start an island and maybe make it like an Australia island. What if I did some kind of Australia island, only have Aussie animals, so kangaroo, koalas. Is that it? Maybe you could have a bird villager. Maybe Boomer can come with me though still, because he's a pilot. He flew me there. We can have that being the lore. He can be the pilot. Maybe I was thinking it'd be funny if I could try to figure out like which villagers remind me of Aussie streamers. So maybe we'll have like a kangaroo, a koala, and then I'd be like, well, which villager reminds me the most of Yvie? Which villager reminds me the most of Daz? And Raph and whatever. So we might, for Daz, I was thinking we could get maybe a dog villager to be like Ralph. You know? I wish we could rename them. That would be great. But then I could just have like a villager to do that, and then we could decorate their homes. Anyway, it could be kind of fun. I've been missing Animal Crossing. Playing, so it's been interesting. Fantasy Life has been like really fun to play, and I really love like the combat and the like RPG of it all. There are some things though, because like, and I think there's some things that Animal Crossing could learn from Fantasy Life for sure. And honestly, if they ever added combat to Animal Crossing, which I know that sounds ridiculous, but like if they ever added something like that, I would want it in the style of Fantasy Life. And I think it'd be so much fun. There's still something very cozy and chill about Animal Crossing that is still kind of unbeatable in my mind. Even though it takes a long time to do stuff, even though you have to wait days and whatever, there is something about like playing Animal Crossing, listening to the music and the environmental sounds and whatever. There's something just so like cozy and calming and whatever that still just separates Animal Crossing in my mind. So I was like, it might be fun to do that. Maybe having like a specific day we did Animal Crossing every week. Animal Crossing a Monday. Or something. Animal Crossing Cruise Day. I don't know. Boomer's just your emotional support penguin. He's got to come. Right. Well, and we could say because he has the pilot goggles and stuff. He can he has to be there. You know, he's the pilot, flew me over. Now we're in Australia. Wait, wait, what? Why is that a block term? That shouldn't be. Hold on. I mean, like, I can, like, kind of vaguely see why, but, like, hold on. Where is moderation? Permitted terms. Added. Yeah, I know. Right. Well, like, the thing is that, I don't know. That just doesn't fully make sense. I mean, I suppose it's better to have to approve words than have it be like, wait a minute. Why is this happening? But still. Wait, who? Oh, does this still work? Do we have Isabel? We do. What was it? Exclamation point, villager, Butch? Yeah, there we go. Butch is a cranky dog. What is the house? I was kind of thinking there is a quality about it. There is like I was almost thinking either maybe a jock villager, or there's like a villager that's very like kind of like punk rock, isn't there? Is he a dog also? He might be. And I feel like that fits. It's okay. Oh no, maybe it's a wolf. Oh, I love Eric. He is on my other island too. Eric might. Hold on. Where are the wolves? No. Though Cherry does. Hold on. Where? Villagers. By species. Wolf. Kyle. I think I was almost thinking Kyle. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, wait. He's smug? Kyle is smug? I didn't realize that. That's interesting. His home is like really decorated nice. And like he has a lot of musical instruments and stuff. Oh, wait, actually, no, I think. Oh, I'm getting confused because I made his happy home designer really nice. His normal home is not great. It's a shanty. I think we would need to go through the list and like actually pick out the villagers beforehand and like and really figure it out. I think we would need to like, you can see like I could kind of see Kyle. I think we could also put him in like the hockey thing, because there are hockey clothes. And Wifey loves hockey. Hold on. Let's look at... I'm looking at all the jocks. Is there one that fits Wifey? I feel like the list for dad... yes. But the thing is, if we try to... Is there a dog that looks like Ralph? Because I feel like he would love that. Even if it, like, personality-wise wasn't, like, perfect. Let me see. Harry was a jock at some point? That is wild. I guess maybe when he was first released. Anyway. He's a... cranky now, but anyway. I'm looking at all these faces and I'm like, which one of you is Wivey? Speak to me. Do you think Mac kind of looks like Ralph-ish? I mean, it's like, it's a brown dog, I guess is really what it is. We'd also have to figure out which, like, kangaroo and koala we would want. Coffee Kangaroo, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Shirley, how's it going? We were just talking about, so I love Animal Crossing, and we played a ton of New Horizons, but because I'm getting a Switch 2, what about BAM? Do you think BAM... Does BAM... Hold on. For people who know YV. Could that be... Well, I don't know. So anyway, because I'm getting a Switch 2, I was thinking, should I restart a new island and make it Australia themed, since I'm going to go visit Australia and meet a bunch of Aussie streamers and stuff. Should I make an Australia island, try to find villagers that match the streamers in some way, but also have like some Aussie animals. Hiccup. That might be kind of fun. The question is do I, while doing this, do I just play it normally, or do I try to time travel and stuff? I think we kind of just play it normally for a bit. Gonzo, I had Gonzo on my island for a bit. He didn't stay. Gonzo is great. I'd be down for Gonzo again. Let's look at villagers by... Wait a minute. Villagers. Oh, I see. Villagers by species. Let's look at all the koalas. Oh! Would YV want to be Eugene? Because Eugene is like kind of Elvis-y. Is Eugene like Elvis? Like, he is the most, I mean, he is Elvis, is he not? YV loves Elvis. Eugene is a black koala wearing shades. His face and the insides of his ears are marked in a cream color. It's fair. I wonder, should I present this to them? Like, should I say, hey, which villager would you want representative of you? Gonzo's cool. I love Gonzo's look. Like his color scheme and everything is just great. I don't think I've ever seen Lyman before. And who are the kangaroos? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll present to them, like, here are 3 villagers. Who would you want to be on the island? Yimit, welcome in. 110 stream streak. And Coffee, how are you? How's it going? I'd like to also point out. YV sent me a message as we were talking about him. So hold on. Oh, weird. Okay. Rolf and Blue Bear are two of my favorite. Rolf. I'm having trouble picturing that. Villager Rolf. Oh, yeah. Rolf is cool. And Blue Bear, I can picture. Have I ever had a tiger on my island? I don't think I have. Did I? I don't think so. You know, I could almost see Raph being a tiger for some reason. You're a tiger. Hold on. New horizons. There it is. It's like just a happy-go-lucky tiger. Yeah, let me see. Where is by species? Let me look. Okay, alligator. No. Anteater. I don't think Raph is an anteater. I don't think. There could be a bear option. Grizzly, maybe? I've never seen him wear a flannel, though. I don't think. Oh, what if he was a bear cub? Poncho. Let's see. I don't think I see any of them as being birds. I don't know if he would be a bull. Cat? Is any of them a cat? Are any of them a cat? You know, there's something about Bob. Is wifey Bob? Could wifey be Bob? I feel like he would like Bob's face. I think Bob is a little too slow. I feel like he'd be like, I like this guy's face. There's still something about Bam that's making me think that I could see him being, you know, and Eric for Raph could also work. I feel like that could work. I think as for a dog, I was thinking for Daz / Ralph. Honestly, I feel like Butch looks the most like Ralph. And there's a quality to Butch that's also kind of Dazian, if you will. A Dazian quality. I love Fret. I think Fret has one of the funniest faces. I don't know if... We could also do one for Daz, one for Ralph. You know? We could split them, because there's plenty of villager spaces. Anyway, maybe I'll have to think about this. None of them are eagles, I don't think. I'm not getting eagle vibes. No elephants, I don't think. None of them are frogs. No goats. I don't think any of them would be a gorilla. No hamsters. None of them are hamsters. Hippo. No. Horse. Which horse is this? Roscoe. Is Roscoe? Roscoe maybe could be white. I get a little eagle vibes from Daz. Let me look at the eagles. Who stands out to me? Buzz, maybe? He looks so angry. He is cranky, but... I was gonna say Buzz. Buzz, I mean, I feel like Buzz could... There's something about him. This is actually very fun to, like, come up with. Let's see. Kangaroos. Which kangaroo would I want? Some of these I'm like, I have never seen you in my life. Who is Rooney? Are you in Horizons? Yeah, he is. That's so weird. I feel like kangaroos had to be some of the... Oh, Walt is dope. Walt has like the scar. That's pretty cool. I kind of like the ones that have like the baby kangaroo though. But, all right, hold on. Lions. I don't know. Monkey. I don't think so. Mouse. No. None of them are octopi. Maybe we could have an ostrich, even though, like, we could have an ostrich standing in for, like, a cassowary. Or an emu. Boomer will come along with for the penguins. None of them are really pigs. Rabbits. Kit is great. Is Kit your ultimate favorite? Like your favorite? Oh, just for the kangaroos. I see. Who's your favorite? Rhinos? I don't think so. Sheep? Nah. Squirrel? Nah. Rolf. Oh, right. Rolf. Okay. Right. You said. Rolf is cool. I feel like there's something about the wolves. I feel like there's something very Wolfian about YB. Wolfgang even. What is Wolfgang? He's a cranky. His quote is... Oh, well, let's see. What is his quote? Don't be afraid to show your fangs. That's funny. And one of the, I guess in the Happy Home Designer for New Leaf, he wants like guitars and stuff, and that fits. Anyway, I'll have to like, maybe I'll go through, pick a few options, and then I guess present it to them. Like, who do you want to be? Who do you think fits you? Based purely on just vibes, I guess. Because none of them play Animal Crossing. I like this idea, though. That was actually very fun to try to come up with something for each of them. But friends, let us do our BRB, and then we'll come back and we'll hop into some fantasy life. So if you need a stand up, stretch, etc., now's the perfect time to do so. We'll run ads, and then we'll do some multiplayer if anyone wants to play. So, friends, BRB. I'll see you here in just a couple of minutes. BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
And welcome in, everybody. How are you? Ooh, let me get all my my flowers. So I have done the bare minimum I've needed to in decorating my little island thing here. Mostly just to get these base camp levels up. I don't have like enough items for certain things. Like easy ones are like place a certain amount of items outside or whatever. I just don't own anything. I haven't been buying anything, pretty much. Expanded my home. I have been building villager homes. I've been building them out of the way so that when I build the homes. Are you at max level? No, you're not. Okay.
I've got a little favor to ask.
Oh, man, I don't have enough wool. Sorry. My game is yeah, same. I've just been like, cool. What do I need? I'm really trying to level up this like, you know, the base camp. Cool. I just need. Okay, I'll look and I'll be like, all right, what can I do? Honestly, probably the next thing I could do is build 2 more villager homes. I have 40k. That's probably easy to do.
Cook is ready to help.
Islander house. Build. Build 2.
Excuse me, what would you like to build? Please come.
Basically, we've just been doing that just to like get the base camp level up. I've been placing all of the things outside, the strangelings, because that counts as items. Hold on, let me. Okay, you'll actually fit over here, easy. Wait. Put this other one. So this game also works like Animal Crossing, kind of, where, like, if you want to move a house, you cannot just move one block over. You have to move it away, and then you have to move it back, like, into that spot. And so I've been trying to place all these, because I haven't unlocked all of the terraforming features yet. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna build everything off to the side. Also, if you are trying to get your affinity up for like certain members of for your like teams or whatever, moving them into houses will get them like will make them have little requests for you to do. Got a wee gift for you. Patience now. You'll see in a moment. Is it his thing? We got his hefty bear carving. I literally just reached max affinity with Kanugi right now. Perfect. So once you reach max affinity with somebody, they'll give you their item. Their strangeling item. Look at that. How cool. Oh, you can even still talk to it, which is kind of weird. Its soul is still trapped inside. Crazy. I have been running, have you guys been doing groves? For those playing Fantasy Life and stuff? I've been doing groves quite a bit. Because, so in the groves you can get, souped up strangelings or whatever to buff their stats. I haven't done one yet. So I've been running through and getting them. So you can see like that power up there. I've been able to find some. And it just buffs their stats, basically. And so I've been doing that, but I need before I invite people over, I need to grab a couple of saplings. I used them all. Okay. Need to find mimics. Oh my gosh. So the Colosseum. I don't have that unlocked yet. Oh my gosh. Oh no, there are 35 my hunters, 14. Having not progressed the story very much, I am very high leveled on certain things. My hunter's level 46.
You want an encore?
Mining for me is also super high. I just wanted to progress the story. Oh, there's a thing. Also, did you guys know that... Thought you were... no, I have not progressed the story off stream at all. I should. I think I might, because I think I'm just kind of behind now. I know that the Colosseum exists, because I've seen people mention it on Reddit. Did you know that if you get every area at least to rank 3, it unlocks like additional things that pop up? They're like special boss fights that happen across the map. Where is this? So like, you know how like, so each, by the way, did you realize that the island is shaped like a dragon? I did not. And it totally makes sense when you think it Drake snout. And, well, okay, that's just nothing. Dry Ridge. Okay, well, Great Gut, because it's like the gut. Crick Neck. It's the wings. I didn't realize it was shaped like a dragon until yesterday when someone posted a picture of it. They're like, I've been playing this for so long and I just realized it's the shape of the dragon. Oh yeah, so, okay. So as you gain points, you need 1,000 area points to get something to rank 3. If you can get every area to rank 3, there are special boss fights that will appear across the world. Also, if you want, fun fact, if you would like to respawn something, if you're wanting to farm something like, for example, where was I doing this? Oh, I think it was here. Like, if you want to level up your wood cutting or logging or whatever it is, let me show you a little fun thing you can do. So we go here. This is gonna be terrible because I don't have any loggers with me. Oh, I can actually change. You can change. Did you know you can change your party at the things? I didn't realize that until much later. Party formation. Logger.
I'll do my best to help.
Logger. And we have a new logger that is level 1, so perfect. Come here, Orlando Bloom.
First, visualize the cut.
Sometimes it's just like, I'm just gonna go. So, if you clear out, so like here on this map, before I continue to, there's like an event, right? It's the wood cutting event. So if you complete this, I'm gonna do this real fast. 1, you'll get area points for doing this, but Orlando is leveling up so fast. Okay, so now we've completed this. We got 50 area points. Now, if you go here, area rank settings, you switch it down to something, you switch the rank, and you can even switch it back or whatever. I guess you don't have to do that, but there's now a new event here. Sometimes it's not woodcutting, sometimes it's, like fight the monsters or whatever. But like if you find a resource near one of these towers that you want to like try to get, you can just switch the rank and it resets everything. It like resets the entire map. Apparently there's a couple of places where if you're trying to farm mimics, there is one tower that they're like, this is a good place to go. I forgot what it was. Can you change the party in the past? I couldn't figure out where to go do that. I kept having to go to the present to swap people. Is this considered the past? Because you can go to the towers, or do you mean like in the village? Because that I don't know. Oh, I see. I don't actually know. I honestly don't spend a lot of time here. I feel like I only pop in here to go to the to talk to the people and I leave. You can always set up the teleportation gate near one of these things, so if you like need to go back, you can jump back and forth. That might be the easiest way. Yeah, I'm level 41 woodcutter. These are my jobs still. Wait, wrong thing. I still don't have the first two. I am a 49 miner, 41 woodcutter, 25 angler, 35 farmer, 13 cook, tailor, and haven't done anything else. 33 magician, 46 hunter. The hunter is so easy. Player 4! Devin, welcome in. How are you? This game is... yeah, it came out a couple of weeks ago. It's been pretty fun to play. How are you, though? Because Aunt Anne only changes... Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know, Sassy. I haven't really... Remembering my name is a chat move? I don't know what you prefer me to call you. But I remember Devin. I can remember. It's locked in. It's locked in. But yeah, it's super fun. If you like sort of, I would say like a chill, cozy, not MMO, but like has that kind of RPG grind to it a little bit, that's in there. It is multiplayer. It's not a massive multiplayer online game, but you can play with up to like 3 friends, and we actually might do that here very shortly. But yeah, it's just very fun. How's your weekend been? I feel so behind. I have just, the thing is I sought out the strangelings, the companions who were like all of a certain type. So like I have 3 woodcutters, and now I have 3, do I have 3 mining people? I might not yet. No, I do. Sylvia, Grants, and Douglas. So like they help so much in completing tasks. I've started to unlock a few of the like crafting job ones, but I don't have them all unlocked. And then I have the fighters. I'm still missing a couple. I haven't unlocked any of the rangers, but I've been using Rouge, Mustang, and Snow when I'm doing like fighting stuff. How many? I guess I could have counted. Hold on. That's 9, 8, 7. So that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23. Oh, actually, no. And then I have a bunch that I haven't changed over. I have like a long row of them. Maybe 8 more or something. Devin, how's your weekend been, though? I have 5. If you do the shrines, you get a bunch. And then as you explore the map, you'll find some more. There's a couple that are story-based. It's finding them ever. Yeah, so there's one in every shrine, right? There may have been a shrine that didn't have one, actually. But you can even find them on the overworld map. There's a few that'll appear. Hold on, I need to get these mimics. So I can get a grove sapling. I think we got one a second ago. Come here. Also, OP Hunter's paralyzing arrow can like paralyze bosses, and it's just like it makes it so easy. Okay, we got another sapling. We'll just get this third one. I have, no, not really. I have like the camel, this one, and the pre-order one. Weekend is super duper lazy. Although I should be productive, you know, that probably just means you needed a break. I think. Have you just kind of relaxed? Did you get some naps in? That's not OP at all. Yeah, it's incredibly OP. And especially when you, so I got there's a hunter upgrade for that attack where it widens the circle of like, or the area of effect. And so like when you're fighting like waves of enemies, it's even just like, yeah, see, so he's paralyzed. I can just keep spamming it. I mean, he's dead. He's already dead! Was there another one that appeared? Oh, I thought I saw... Hold on. Let me move this way. Excuse me, rules. There is one. I by the way, I don't understand this map. It sometimes will only show you, despite like looking at this whole area, sometimes it only shows you if you're like close enough. I have 4, camel, turtle, sheep ram, and a cheetah. Nice. I got spoiled on some that look really cool. I saw them on the Reddit. But I don't think they're. I think they're like late game. Oops.
Put your back into it.
Also, like, none of these people are fighters, but they're fighting. Oh, they're fighting. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Gave me a couple of thingies. So, would you guys like to do a treasure grove? Not purchase any of them, which I know can be done. I honestly, I mean, I just don't, like, I don't know. I need to actually progress. And like, I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, first off, we're not gonna do this one. So I gotta go to sleep here soon. No! We could do a real short one. Is it this one? I wish I could, wait, can I see the map? Emmers, come join us for just up to here. And then you can leave. What's great, okay, so actually a fun thing. So in these groves, you can get these souped up You can get these souped up strangelings, which power up a random strangeling. Fun fact is you can just get to the thing that you want and then you can leave. You don't have to complete the whole thing. And so you still get it. So you can join us for the first 4 rooms. We'll go from here. We'll do 3 tree rooms and that. Or 1 fighting room. 4. So, or 3 people besides me. So it'll be perfect. Do you stream full time? And oh yeah, I've been putting in the work on these naps. Good. I technically do. I don't make enough to do that. But I stream pretty much not every day, but I try to do Monday through Friday, but some there's usually a day in the week where I end up not, so I sometimes try to make it up in the weekend. But so yeah, I mean, like, do I stream full time? Yeah, technically, I think. But should I? Probably not. Does that make sense? I couldn't contribute to the tree rooms. Combat and mining is fine though. No, that's fine. Okay, so recruit members. We'll put a password. Password is 121212. Keyword? Jet. Oh, hold on. Destination, the Grove. Oh, hold on. Actually, let me change. I need to change the tree, I think, or you guys won't be able to join. Do you not have woodcutting yet, Joss? That's still fine. You can attack the enemies while is it, which one did we say is the closest? This one? Oh, you need a branch and a sapling. Wow. No, you don't have to worry about it. You can, there'll still be enemies to fight on the, I can do explore together, on that, level. So you don't have to worry about it. You can protect us while we chop stuff. Okay, online play. Devin, do you stream full time? You stream fairly often. Recruit. Grove. Keyword. Jet. Whoop. Jet. Password is 121212. Confirm. Recruit. How does one join? So yeah, you go to the guild, and you'll talk to Colm back here, and there's going to be a like a options menu. You're gonna hit head out instead of recruit, and then there should be one that's like, do you want to put in a keyword? Like you can search for things. So you're gonna search for jet. Jet is the keyword, and then 121212 is the password. Yeah, not sure it's the smartest plan. That's one of those things. That's one of those things, Devin, that I'm like, I don't really know what's the smartest plan. What does Paul do when not gaming? I work. I do work full time, but I work from home, so that's the benefit. My schedule is like very flexible because I work from home, so that's why I often stream in the daytime, because yeah, I can because I can. But you stream. What time zone are you in? You're East Coast, yes? It says no outings were available. Do you have crossplay on? That's so weird. JET, all lowercase? I don't know if that matters. Review details. That's just the do all lowercase. See if, or maybe you did. Give gift, gift history. Oh, you can just send people back home. If you can't find it, let me know and I'll set it up again. It was case sensitive. Okay. That makes sense. The gift codes are also case sensitive, so that makes sense. That's good to know. So I work, and then that's pretty much it.
Welcome back,
Daz!
Sky Pirates.
Roll.
Rar. Daz, thank you so much for the 15 months. We were talking about you earlier. Also, while you were here, you can run around and grab the goddess flowers. You can actually, through online, you can pick up 1,000 extra per day. Which is kind of wild. But Daz, thank you so much for the 15 months. That's such a long time. Such a very long time. Yeah, Devin, I don't really have a lot of don't have hobbies. I guess I do I do commissions for people, like art commissions. So like emotes and stuff, or titles, opening screens, whatever. So like that is something I do, but like, and I'll kind of draw for myself a little bit, but it's mostly mostly that. Amber's run around and get some flowers. Joss, oh, Joss looks very cool. You guys can go get flowers while we wait for Sassy. But yeah, Devin, what do you do? Daz, I hope work is going well. I know your morning's probably just starting off. You're busy, dude. Respect on the art stuff too. I also have no hobbies or friends. No, Devin, I don't believe that. Devin, I don't believe that at all. You seem very cool. Oh my!
New onesie so
We
close.
are. Thank you so much for the $25. I'll be back. Just waking up. Gotta feed the boy. Give Ralphie some hugs. Hello, Sassy. Go run around and get some flowers while we come over here for a second. Ralph, thank you so much for the $25. We are $4 away from our Stitch goal. Incredible. For those who don't know, we are getting, when we reach our goal, we're going to get a Stitch onesie. Boop. And then after that, wait, why didn't that work? Oh, it's plural. That's why. There you go. Then after that, for our Australia trip, then the next stretch goal is a horror game stream. But, Ralph, thank you so much for the $25, but you know, Emmers! Thank you so much. I was expecting it to say something. Thank you so much for the $4. We've hit our first stretch goal. Stitch onesie incoming. Incredible. I will get that ordered. But both of you, thank you so much for the generosity of getting us there. But you guys know that it's dangerous. Devin, do you know that it's dangerous when chat does this? I didn't run the test. Hold on. Ignore this for a second. Okay. I just need to make sure. I wanted to see if that'll help. You have to prime it first and then get it all set up. But Ralph, Emmers, you know that being generous here is dangerous. Because sometimes when that happens,
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway. A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake.
Oh no.
Oh no. You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter? Ralph and Emmers! Thank you so much for getting us to our goal, our first goal of the Stitch onesie. There's gonna be a redeem. You redeem and I put on the onesie. It'll be great. Thank you so much. Horror game stream coming soon, probably. What? Now that doesn't make sense. Why does it never work on the first go? I even switched to the scene. I can hear the music going. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, we're gonna reset. Hold on, I gotta wait for it to finish its thing. Get out of here. We're gonna reset the thing. It's always the frog one too. Maybe I should, but the frog one I feel like is people's favorites. Reset Sammy. I felt the danger. The danger is on its way. We gotta try it again though, because we gotta get this work for Devin. We gotta get for Devin. Okay, let's try this again. From the top, everybody, get your OS frogs ready. It should work. Let me, hold on. Wait. Oh, that's weird. You see, that's not supposed to happen. Why is it, why are you, okay, maybe just do cat this time. Just so that at least we know works. I need to go through and fix that. We're doing
Suddenly,
the cat.
Things become quiet.
That one usually works.
Outside, trees rustle and sway.
Trees
A
rustling?
breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the
breeze?
ground below you shake. Oh no.
By the way,
You
wild
know
card,
what
welcome
it
in.
is. A big gifter.
A big gifter? Ralph! Thank you so much for the $25 and Emmers for the 4, getting us to our goal. The generosity shooting out of the ground. Incredible. I appreciate the generosity. You guys are the stretch goals. It all goes towards the Australia trip. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. There we go. You see, at least this works. We had big gifter. Now we have big cats. Cats, cats, cats. Piano cat. Look at all these cats. They're dancing. They're running. They're going. We have so many cats. Look at all these cats. So there's gonna be a VR cat, a diamond cat. Look at cats with jobs. It's incredible. You saved me from the big gifter with all these cats. Meow, 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 meow. Look, it's just spinning cats. They're wild with cats. But thank you guys so much for the generosity. At first we had big gifter, now we have big cats. Cats everywhere. But you know, at least it didn't get hit by a laser. Why is there a frog? Ah! The frog wasn't supposed to come in too. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for no, that's been the cat one. Did something look different? Let's go here. By the way, wildcard, welcome in. And friends, we can I assume you guys have all picked your flowers. Oh, we just have to do this. You have to ready up with like R1, I think. Right? Okay. Yeah, so we got the Stitch onesie. Ralph slash Daz and Emmers got us there. And I need to change it now so that it's ready to rock and roll. There we go. Yes. Need to change it to, so the next thing is the horror game stream. So, okay, we're gonna start with, this one. I'll make sure we reach that goal. I said hello, hello, hi, and it used, wait, really? It said I used prohibited words? What in the world? So, okay, we need to obtain one Eternian thing. The goal for this, we don't have to kill everybody. The main goal is one of the trees that we can cut down will give us the Eternian fruit, or whatever it's called. Is this guy gonna attack me? I think he is. Let me kill this guy. But you guys can run around and do stuff or whatever. I loved whatever that what just happened. It was awesome. So, thank you. Yeah, it's whatever. Whenever we have like someone gifts a certain amount, we'll a big gifter happens, and if they spam enough emotes, another thing will happen. Either it's usually Big Frog, but for some reason the frog one has been bugging. I don't know if it's my OBS. I use Sammy. Do you know what Sammy is? It's like a virtual stream deck. It might be my Sammy or might be OBS. I'm really not sure. Perfect. All right, so let's see. So it wasn't there. Gotta find. That's not where it is. Went from level 1 to level 11. Yeah, you level up really fast with these. But Devin, so what do you have any other hobbies? Also, I don't believe that you don't have friends. By the way, Devin is an incredibly friendly, very cool streamer. While that's happening. Boop. Boop. I think you'd very much like him. Let's make sure you go check him out. Oh, I don't know if you answered, or it may have gotten lost in all of the stuff. Do you stream every day? Oh, you said, like, yes, or close to it, but you're not sure if you should, or something like that. What would you say is your, like, niche? Do you have a niche? What is your, like... I don't know if I have a niche. So like so don't take that question as being like oh, so what's your whatever. I'm just curious if you have like when you do you have like a this is what I do sort of deal. I don't know if I have that at all. Where are the trees? We're still missing... We have not gotten the thing we needed. Okay, that's the exit. Did I miss a tree somewhere? Oh, there is a tree back here that I missed. This happens to be the one tree that we need. Sometimes, for those who have never done this before, sometimes it says, like, chop all the trees. Sometimes, but here it says obtain one Eternian fruit or something. all you have to do is find the tree that drops that fruit. And once you found it, you can leave. And so we just got unlucky that it happened to be the last one. Wild card!
Welcome back, Sky Pirate.
Lahirs Glowstick Lahirs Bongo Kree Deviant 17 Bongo Jask Lahirs Bongo Raricu Bongos Reese Bongo.
Oh my
All
gosh, so many
300
bongos!
Taps, all 300 taps. EMMCHA tap tap tap.
Wild card, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here and for joining us. So this one we do have to get every ore. There's 3, so it's not much, but. There we go. No plan ever, bro. Play with it. That sounds fun. Hope that my personality hard carries. I think it does. I think your personality does. I remember the first time when I popped in there, I was like, oh, this guy seems really cool. So I think it's working. I think what you're doing is working. It's hard to find like variety streamers, I feel like, these days. It feels like everyone has like, oh, oh, is this the last one? Okay. I'll take care of it. You know, I'm a Minecraft streamer or a, you know, something very specific. Okay, so now we can proceed. Okay, this is a fighty floor. So it's usually either find this one monster and kill it, or kill all the monsters. Defeat 1 Peach Bee. Easy. Right up here up front. And done. Alright, let's get you guys to the next floor. And then... Embers, this next floor is the one that I wanted to get you to. So if you feel like you need to leave to go to sleep, feel free. So this will give, there will be one chest, and you all need to open it individually, but it will give you a powered up version of a Strangeling in the game. I don't know if it's even ones that you have unlocked. But you then have to take it to the goddess statue, and it will buff the stats. I got one for Douglas. That's it. That's all you have to do here. So a lot of people have been, so fun fact, where is this? A lot of people have been running these groves for these rooms. So what you would do if you're trying to like only get the Strangeling rooms, what you would want to do is get a whole bunch of saplings. You go to the grove tree, plant the thing, and you can see the full map. Then, if it has a Strangeling room, you go do it. If it doesn't, you just don't go in and you replant and put another one down until it has a Strangeling room. And then once you get to the room, you can just leave the dungeon if you want. We'll continue because I think we can benefit from just leveling up stuff. But anyway, that's how it works. Yeah, so you can leave. There's a in the options menu, there's something that says like give up or leave or something. It'll send you out. And you get it. Like you don't have to beat the whole dungeon to get your items or whatever. You have acquired it. I don't have a goodbye, so I will say no worries. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we need to find a special thing. What was I gonna say? Thanks for letting me. Yeah. And going online and finding people to play with is honestly super easy and very helpful. I've leveled up a bunch by doing that. The one thing is that, okay, we found the thing, so we can go to the next floor. The one thing I've seen is that, like, so you progress. We are currently in present time, according to this grove. After you complete it, you can then do a harder one that is like 100 years in the past. And then 200, then 300. Every time you beat one, it keeps going further and further back, and it gets harder and harder. You can only join people at levels that you've completed. So like, if you haven't beaten a present map, then you won't be able to go to like 100 or whatever. I like this bear person. So our next maybe in the break when we run our ads, I'll update the thing. So our next stretch goal is that I'm gonna play a horror game on stream. I'm gonna have, I guess, everyone suggest a bunch, I guess, and then we can vote on it. And then I'll play it on stream. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I will be at the mercy of what you guys choose. I think I've planted my first grow, but it's too high level for me. I don't know if you... I don't think you can plant one higher than what you can go, though. So I think you should be fine. Oh, maybe, like, you need to level up your other stuff. Probably. That's probably, yes. Or, so you choose, also, I should have shown you, before every, before going into, like, warping into the next room, you can actually change your party members. So if you have, strangelings, you can, like, if you know you're going into a mining room, you can change it so that they're all miners. So, like, having a good variety of strangelings is very helpful. So that would help you majorly. Then, if you have, like, low-level things. But bear is great, so yeah. So you're... Oh, and we got our thing. So, where is the exit? Perfect. So here, if I was playing solo, there would be on the top right a thing that said, like, change your party members, you know, or whatever. So if you know there's, like, it's an enemy floor, then put attacking people in your party. Or if you know it's woodcutting, get only woodcutters in there or whatever. It's very helpful. Are we? We are losing frames. We should be back. But thank you for telling me. I didn't realize at first, but yes. We should all be back. So, okay, this proves also it is not my internet, because there hasn't been any kind of, like, network issue, like, in the game. It's, it has to be, like, OBS. Maybe I need to do a reinstall of OBS. Maybe I'll do that. And all right, Devin, enjoy your BRB. Okay. Oh, also there's a goddess statue. Okay, so if you guys have not done a goddess statue, it's going, you have to pay attention to what it says. It's really easy, but sometimes you'll say like, oh, my stomach is grumbling and I want something plain, and so you need to choose like a plain fruit. Sometimes it says, I'm working on an artwork. I really would like something to help me with my artwork and something red. So then you need to choose like a red brush. So you need to just pay attention to what it says. It might be different. Oopsie, did you hear that? Sounds like there's a monster in my tummy and it's hungry for a white thing. So a white fruit. If you give it the right thing, it buffs you. Sometimes it gives you items. If you choose the wrong thing, it'll like curse you. It usually like poisons you or whatever. But sometimes it gives you some pretty rare items. And then it currently buffs you. Like, we now have an attack up, magic up, defense up, SP up for this level. I'm a sturdy. Fair. Okay, yeah. So that kind of makes sense. I guess it would be random. There is also a treasure chest close to where I am that you all have to open. Okay, we have 11 more monsters we need to fight also. Where are we? Oh, up top. Okay. Also, one thing that's like a little overpowered about this too, you get like a little bit of invincibility frames when you do this charge up attack. It's kind of nice, and it lasts for forever. 5 more monsters. Yeah, the last 3. Okay, well, you guys take care of that. I'll start zooming. It goes over here, right? Alright. Another monster fighting room. What's cool is even when you get to the exit, you can actually re-enter. Defeat 2 hill spiders. And complete the other rooms. You can't get, like, prizes or rewards for the other stuff. But you can actually, like, completely finish one of the groves if you wish. On to the next one. We can do mining. The ones that I hate the most are the farming ones. So we're gonna go to the, instead of going to the farming, we'll go to the monster. Okay. Ooh, there's a statue. Did you hear that? A black thing, a black fruit. 10 redux stones. There are no mining things here. Yeah, for sure. I guess, I mean, now that I remembered that it's not, Steam Next Fest this week, maybe we can do it to Mario. You know? Sometimes instead of using that square thing, I'll just be like, cool, I'm going to, I'm just gonna walk around this thing. Where is, there we go. Oh, that's the exit. Wait a minute. Oh, it's, oh, I see it. It's on the map. It's up here. Oh, thank you, Joss. I did not see that at all. Joss, you should be getting a ton of levels in these. Okay. Actually, I joined some people yesterday, and like, it was wild how some of the like my farming levels have gone up a ton, just because they had like such good farming levels already. Nice. Oh, what's also great is you can complete your quests and stuff here. So like if it's one of those like you need to get a certain amount of excellence or whatever. Okay, so that was it. Where is the exit? Is this? No. Like you need to get a certain amount of excellence with pine trees or whatever. That's all like that's all doable here. So when you get back, you can then go to the when you get back to your game, you can okay, we need to defeat all the monsters. You can then like turn in a whole bunch of quests and stuff. Oh, so you did pick it up right before. Okay, I thought I was like, oh, maybe you just didn't have like Lego. Welcome in, Lego. How are you? I was like, oh, maybe he just doesn't like hasn't done any levels in it, but you did pick it up right beforehand. Okay. Well, yeah, you leveled up so fast. Lego, how are you? Good morning. Are you at work today? It's quite annoying, right? Sort of. I guess it's like 8. Oh no, Soledad is nice! Oh, that's good. And it's great that he works at home. So you can like, you can just kind of, you're not pressured to have to, you're on holiday? Oh, that's right. I remember you mentioning that. How long is your holiday? Or, yes. I feel like I don't know if I said that right. Because we don't really say on holiday here. So I may sound weird in saying that. How long is your vacay? 3 weeks? Oh, what? And wait, and Bali? What? That is wild. Incredible. That's amazing. Well, have fun. I've heard a lot of Aussies go to Bali. I've seen so many Bali Aussie memes or something like that. And I'm like, that's what's funny is for me, that seems so far away, but in reality, it's like really not that, like how long is the flight? It's probably not that, it's probably not that far. Yeah, it's cheap and quick to get, that's the same thing where it's like, talking to someone from like the UK and they're like, yeah, I'm just like taking a train to Spain or whatever. And I'm like, what? You're just taking a, oh right, I guess it's really not that far. Also, take me to Bali, what? He said that. I know, I want to vacate. The funny thing is, later this year, I will be vacating to your home. Is that weird? But it's gonna be great. I can't wait to meet so many Aussies. It's gonna be fantastic. That's wild. Can't wait. Well, I hope you have, so you're there for 7 days. That's gonna be amazing. I hope you have a lot of fun. I hope it's very relaxing. Especially because you do a lot of hard work. You can, I know! Ralphie is so adorable, so it'll be very fun. You're going to, my invite hasn't got contracts. So, okay. So yeah, Devin, actually for the past, so all of last year, and so far this year, I've been fundraising a trip to Australia, to meet a lot of my Aussie mates that I have befriended through Twitch and stuff. And so at the start of this year, we've reached the goal for my plane tickets. Okay, now we have the boss floor. And then, so my trip isn't going to be until like late this year, like end of the year. And so until then, I'm kind of just still fundraising like stretch goals. That's what the Stitch onesies for. That's what the that is what the horror game stream is also going towards. Yeah, so I'm going to Australia. Very excited. I have, you know, I'm sure you could, like, from your experience streaming, like, you've probably met, like, wonderful people from all over. Was that? Yeah. And so I'm like very excited to meet, I don't know, so many of these wonderful. Yes, we got an excellent on that. That's awesome. I think that was one of my objectives. Yay. So what's fun is you guys will actually get a tree branch of this tree, or of this grove. And so then you can take it back and actually do this exact same one. You should hopefully be here for hot weather. I think, so the goal is like November, I think is what it is. So it might be really hot. I will probably melt. Did you guys want to do another one? Are you guys done? But actually, while we're here, let me update this. I'm down. Okay, cool. Let me just change this really fast. November shouldn't hit 40, but it could. Hold on. C2F
will soon
40.
be your fourth favorite.
104? Random Jones, thank you so much for the follow. I think I will. Devin, you don't know me super well yet, but I can be very emotional. And I've cried on stream, but I will probably cry when I'm there. Like, I will say, I have told, so one of our, is it 28 where you are right now? So much more common top for summer. Okay, well, that seems more doable, but it's still gonna be very hot. Again, because I'm from Alaska, or I live in Alaska anyways. So, okay, we have, where is the goal? Australia stretch goals. All right, so that is complete. It is now horror game. We'll just put horror game. I don't know if the rest will fit. All right, and save, and let me update also this. And so now, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Where is that? There you go. Okay, so the next one is horror game. I'll adjust the goals thing later. Dislike. You see, I don't mind the cold, so I will be okay. I mean, I would be okay where you guys are right now. Let me replant. We'll do one now that is a little bit harder. And this one is gonna be random. I don't know what is in it, so even it might not have a strangeling. It does not. It actually doesn't have anything. Hold on, let's not do that one. Replant. Let's at least get something good. But yeah, so one of our let's replant. The RNG, give me another strangeling. Yeah, you're totally good, Joss. Well, we could do this. There's a treasure room at least. Okay, no strangeling, but treasure room. But yeah, we can, do nothing. All right, so we'll wait for them. So one of our streaming mates, if you will, YV1, he is gonna be picking me up at the airport. And I've already told him, I was like, just so you know, when you pick me up at the airport, I will probably just start weeping. I will probably be weeping, like, uncontrollably. You are going to be like, I don't know this man. But I think I've warned him enough that I think he is going to be like, he knows it's coming. Random Jones, lovely first message too. Frequent Crier Club. Are you part of that club? Because I am. I also just like, I don't know, especially with when it's like, I don't know. I get very emotional when it comes to like friends and stuff. So, don't forget to use your skill points from the first run to level up. Oh yeah, can you use that here? That's yeah, you guys probably can. I don't think did I level up? Hunter, I'm still waiting I'm saving my points. But yeah, so yeah, Joss, go to the options and use your thingies. Were you also born with excessive sentimentality and nostalgia? Yes. The first time we got rid of our car, like the first car that we ever had, like that I grew up in and like remembered, was not even a good car. It was a van. It was an Astro. something. I don't even know who makes. I don't know if Astro was the maker or the model, but it was an Astro, and it was that's all I remember. It was like a gray van, nothing fancy, but like that was the car that I like grew up in, and at some point we got a new car, and I wept for so long because I was so sad that the car was going away. But yeah, I'm that way with like, I'm still that way. Like I will hold, like I hold attachments to things, especially like if someone gives me a card or a gift of some kind, I will be like, I will remember this and keep this forever. Devin, are you the same way? For sure, I do be weeping. Well, I'm glad, Jones, I'm glad that you're in the club with me. Okay, but it carried you places? It's true. The symbolic nature of things hits me directly in the sob, yes. Yeah, I have cards that, like, in my desk, I have cards that people have given me, and I just keep. I even have, like, photos that I have of friends that, like, I took with friends, even though I'm not really, like, friends with them anymore. Like, I still, like, keep them and whatever. I've always been very big into portrait photography and photos and stuff. I use those to kind of, like, keep memories and things. By the way, Joss, did you have you leveled up and stuff? Like used your skill points? When you stay with us, I'll make sure you're. Thank you. Yeah, I'll just have a bunch of cards. I'll keep them all. I'll almost. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure you were like, you weren't just like, why is Jet taking so long? But yeah, so I am very sentimental, very nostalgic. I do sometimes have to purge items because I've just realized, like, why do I have this? Like, does this actually mean as much anymore? Am I just keeping it for the sake of keeping it? So sometimes I have to purge items, but overall, but yeah, so I think I think because I love asking YV questions. Wait, how are you liking Fantasy Life? It's so good. I've been running groves with randoms today. Yeah, I've really been loving it. How far into the game are you? This is our first time running groves on stream. I did some over the weekend, and it's really fun. I really like it. I know actually some people say that they find it a little like, and if you guys are ready, do your R1 to ready up. This is, I know some people aren't like a super fan of the groves, but I feel like it's fun enough, you know? It's like, it's kind of fun enough for me.
No way.
Wait, we haven't decided on a destination. What do you mean? What? Oh, do I need to talk to Colm again? What?
No way.
We haven't decided on a. Oh.
Gotcha.
Review details. Ah. I didn't realize you had to do that. Thank you very much. Okay, so now I see. Okay. So yeah, ready up again, Joss, please. Por favor. Wait, just a heads up, Ralph is a snob when you first meet him. Really?
Oh.
Does he not like, does Ralph not really do well with people, like new people? Oh yes, I'm the same. Bittersweet thing helped me with empathy and whatnot, but getting broken up with was quite the sight. Oh no. Oh no. Devin, that'll do it. But that's true. Would you describe yourself as empathetic? It's not explained. I had to look up. Wait. Sassy? Wait. Wait a minute. Sassy, where are you? Why does it show that you're like elsewhere? Oh, extremely, I am too. By the way, Sassy, if you need to, you can leave and enter in again with the same details. Wait, so are you here? Are you in the room with us? I feel like I am a paranormal home inspector. Yeah, I've always been, Devin, I've always been a bit of a soft boy, a self-proclaimed soft boy. And, like, I'll cry at movies and commercials. If it's emotional enough, I'll cry to it. Naruto. You want me to cry at an anime? Play me some Naruto. Okay, I'm laying down, so I'm gonna head off. Thanks again for letting me join you for sure. Yeah, Emers, thanks for being here. Sassy, can you exit out and then join us again? You can join us while we're mid-floor and stuff, which is kind of fun. He stopped me when I met him, but he gets super excited now. Okay, so I'll have to prepare for Ralph being a little standoffish. To be fair, I have said I will probably be surprisingly quiet to most people. I think when I first meet them, I am extroverted, but I am on the like scale of things. I am like an introverted extrovert. So usually the first time I meet somebody, I'm a little bit like, it just takes me a second to like get used to them. I kind of need to just sort of like observe for a bit and be like, okay, I'm in a safe place. And then I'm good to go. But Jones, what kind of games do you like to play, by the way? So I don't really drink, so I'll be very sober. But but you guys can. you guys can. I'll just I would say I'll be the DD, but I won't have an Australian license, and you probably don't want me driving. Oh, this is the wrong place. On the opposite side of the road. So. But YV doesn't drink either, so he can be the DD. Anyway, so when I was first, I remember a while back, I was talking to YV, and I was like, because I love asking people questions, and so I was asking him a bunch of questions. And I think we were talking about, like, I was like, things that I want to do when I'm in Australia. And so I was talking about a lot of, like, firsts. Like, I want to hold a koala. I want to have, like, a good pizza while I'm there. Like, other things that, like, ooh, there's a treasure chest up here. I was like, other things that haven't done. And I think I was like, have you, I was asking YV, I was like, need to quickly go AFK for the next floor? Oh, that's fine, food just arrived. You're totally good. You're probably, can't even hear it. But I was like, YV, have you ever, had a short Latino man cry in your arms? Because then you will get to experience that for the first time. Because that's what's happening when I meet you. That is 100% on the docket, whether you want it or not. Where's this? There it is. But I'm very excited about the trip. I am mucho excited. I think it's gonna be great. I've actually not left Alaska in like over a decade. So this will be the first time I'll be outside of the state, let alone the country. Well, I guess, should I say that reverse? This is gonna be the first time I'm out of the country, let alone the state. I think that's the order I should have said it in. So yeah. Wild. Okay. Almost moved to Alaska a few years ago. Seems like, no way. Devin, we could have been friends. I mean, we are friends, but like, but we could have also been friends. It is a very cool place, and by that I mean it is cold. What are we doing? Mine all the ore. Okay. I can't. You may have said this. Are you East Coast? I feel like, based on like what time you stream, I feel like that would make sense to me. You could be Central as well. Wait, really? Oh, no way. I wouldn't have guessed that at all. Because you stream... What time do you stream for you? Like 8 a.m. or something? Because you stream early for me. So I thought you would have been like East Coast or something. That's awesome. You're actually not that far, I mean, time zone wise away. We have a lot of East Coasters here. We have, it's funny, we have like, in our community, we have like East Coasters in UK, and then I have a bunch of Aussies that mostly I found through going to their streams, and then have brought them here. You try to start at 6 a.m., but that rarely happens. Yeesh! Okay, that is early for you. That's wild. How do you have the energy for that? Like, you must be, I mean, are you a morning person? I feel like that's probably a dumb question. I feel like the answer is going to be yes. I will probably need help with this, because I only have a level 25 fishing. Oh, what am I doing? I need to check. No, I think I'm just slightly psychotic. Yeesh! Because I'm a night owl, so like waking up that early would be like, that'd be why. Every day. I might run out of juice. We should have worked on probably the same ones at the same time. Oh no. Oh. It's so close. Woo. I'm surprised I got that on my own. Devin, I feel like we have a lot in common in some ways. Oh, we can leave. To the trees. Were you scared to start streaming? Did you feel the online world would be mean? I was definitely unsure how it was gonna go. Because I would say, like, sort of. I just didn't really know what to expect because, so one, the streamer who got me sort of like interested in streaming or even like considering it is there's a partnered streamer, but she's also a Twitch ambassador named DexBonus, or that's her username. She also is known as Dodger. She's big on YouTube. Press heart to continue. I watched a lot of her stuff. And she plays a lot of indie games. She was a variety streamer, played a lot of cozy stuff, but she loved indie games, and she would stream them. And also, oh, my bitrate died. My bitrate died in the middle of my story. No! Let me restart my story here in a second. One, you guys just can open chests. Let me know if you guys are back. I saw that the bit rate kind of died for a second. Oh, no worries. We've just been trucking along, Joss. All you have to do here is open up the treasure chest. Oh, there's more. Bit rate just came back. Yeah. Devin, can you hear me? I'll keep answering you once I know that you're here. And I'll wait until you guys come over here so I know when to exit out. I want to make sure you guys get all the chests. Yes, sir. Okay, sorry. So I've been having this issue, by the way, with OBS where my bitrate will just tank for some reason, and I sometimes miss it. And so sometimes it looks like that just happened. But, so there is a streamer who got me interested in streaming named DexBonus. She played a lot of indie games and cozy stuff, and she was also very genuine. And my impression of streamers before that were like Ninja, or people who were like, whoa, like, you know, like just super hyped, and like what I would say is like maybe not the most appearing genuine. And so I had just never considered that streaming would be even like a thing for me. But having watched her, I was like, okay, like, so there are people who are interested in that kind of streamer. And Cluster's Corner, welcome in. I'll continue my story here after the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you playing? I'll give you a shouty out. Cluster's Corner. And here at Cluster's Corner and Raiders, welcome in. How are you? How was your day? How was Dead by Daylight? I have a short little raid video for you. Enjoy. Or don't enjoy. Well. It's a big day. Hi Raiders, I'm Jet, your 4th favorite streamer. Yeah, 4th. You know, the guy you end up with when your favorites are offline and you misclicked my channel. Before we dive in, Snapsicles, this is a family-friendly stream. Please keep your chats cozy and clean or my mods will be on you like a pack of wild pumas. Looking for a triple threat? Gaming, chatting, and looks? Well, let me tell you why I'm called Triple Jet. When it comes to gaming, we dive into puzzles, indie games, RPGs, and mysteries. But the biggest mystery of all will be why you're still watching. Like to chat? Well, we get so derailed it's like we're a train to nowhere and I'm your conductor. Choo choo. And when it comes to looks, I am like the solar eclipse, best not to look at. Now, if you want a good streamer, follow the creators I just linked in chat. They will obliterate my stream like a snap from Thanos. Mr. Bezos, I don't feel so good. But if you like the wonderfully wrecked vibe of a beat-up pinata, then you're in the right place. The candy's mostly gone, but we can still keep it sweet. So drop a follow and we'll make this siesta fiesta the absolute Vesta. Got a jet? So welcome in. Sorry, my 5-year stream anniversary video started playing right at the beginning of that. So if you're very confused, there we go. But welcome in, Raiders. This is amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a little self-deprecating. I don't know if that comes across. But welcome in. How was DVD? Did you win? Did you win? I was just talking, Devin, player 4 here, had just asked me if I was scared to start streaming, like if I thought the internet would be mean. And I decided to answer it in the most long-winded way possible. A little. I am a bit self-deprecating. I think is this perfect. So to answer your question, I watched Dex Bonus. I realized, okay, so there are such things as like genuine streamers, like people who aren't just trying to be like like super hyped up all the time, and are people who like just come across as very like, you know, normal, I guess. And so so that kind of calmed my nerves a little bit, and like I was like, I might as well give it a shot. Let's see if people are like you know, if anybody comes and watches and stuff. To answer your question though, I was still afraid that people would be mean just because the internet is mean. The internet can be a very mean place. And we have had a couple of, like, I would say mean people come in. Though I think luckily we had sort of already, like, established our sort of chill, like, community by that point. I love the effort you put into all your streaming, my friend. And yeah, we did some winning, some losing, everything between. When you play DBD, do you like being the killer or a survivor? And Tap, welcome in, Tap. How are you? How are you doing? You're the resident meanie. You're not though. You're definitely not. I love that emote so much. I prefer killer, but I'll play some survivor as well. Who's your favorite killer? I have played DBD like once or twice. I was terrible at it. So I just sort of have never gone back to it. I can't even fight back. It's so good. But no, so like I will say I think there is still like how do I say this? I feel like in saying this, I know people are going to like disagree, or they're gonna be like, no, but like, I'm still gonna be like, no. Here's the thing. So I mean, my tagline as a streamer is your fourth favorite streamer, and I feel like that is the truth, and also sets up the expectations. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Let me just get all the way. Because I don't think I am like. There it is. I mean, you can't be the streamer for everybody, but I still feel like I am just going to be a very niche type of streamer. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I am not particularly funny. I think I will say some humorous things, but I'm not one of those streamers who are like, hey, you know? I can't just like, Tap is very funny. Tapicado, if you want a funny streamer, I think Tap just is constantly saying funny things. No, you are though, Tap. You are very funny, and naturally very funny. We'll go ahead and we're gonna stop here, or like the multiplayer session. We can continue talking because I'm enjoying the talking and stuff. But thank you, Sassy and Joss, for joining me and playing some. We'll play some more hopefully tomorrow if you guys want to join me for that. Gonna hop off. All right, Sassy, you have a good one. I know you have work tomorrow and stuff. But so I'm just not like I'm not the funny guy. I think there are some streamers who can also like be fine and do very well just coasting on looks. That is not going to be me. And so I just know like it's so I've sort of just known like, okay, it's gonna be a little bit uphill for us. the streaming journey is gonna be a bit uphill. And we're gonna just have to take it a step at a time, a day at a time. And that's what we've done. But I think, yeah, sometimes like I was at times unsure. I don't know, fully afraid, but at least unsure. Like I don't really know how people are going to, if people are going to relate to me, or if people are going to like me very much. I think I'm somebody also who's like, I think personality wise, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I can be a little bit like, as much as I am an extrovert, I am also, there is a, like, I'm an introverted extrovert. I like my small group of friends. Like I like kind of, and having that like closeness there. I don't necessarily feel like I need to be friends with everybody. But I am also very like, I don't know. So I was very unsure in that regard. I think I was not afraid with like the technical stuff. I know that for some people that's like the thing that they hate. The technical stuff, I was like, I actually already had most of the gear because I have done a lot of marketing and like video editing and recording and photography, and I had lights, studio lights and all that stuff. So like I was actually good to go. I had already purchased a capture card because I was planning on recording Animal Crossing stuff and posting it on YouTube. So like I was honestly like already set. I think I needed to buy like a USB hub or something like that, and that was like it. I don't know. So anyway, to answer your question, and I know that was like the longest way to answer, were you afraid of starting streaming? But so yes, in some ways, I think more in just like, I don't know, because I think I don't know if I fit the Twitch personality. Like, I think, even still, I think there are plenty of streamers where I'm like, I do not fit in. I do not fit in here. And I think it is always something I will say there. I can tell sometimes when like a streamer comes in who maybe, they're like a little bit, bigger or whatever. And they come in and maybe they'll pop in for a stream and just to see kind of what I'm like. And then they never come back. And I know it's because I'm like, I'm not really the like entertainer. I think I do well in conversation. Like I like chatting, obviously, as you guys can tell. I'm not like a particularly great gamer. So it's like people aren't going to come in for the game. So it's really, I'm resting on my laurels. Is that what it is? Relying on my laurels. Something about laurels. I am doing something with the laurels, but the laurels are, I'm hoping that I can find people who are vaguely interested in, like, I think it's Yanny. You see, Tap is hilarious. Go follow Tap. You see, why did I come up with that? I'm like, it's sort of, it's the field of dreams. If you build it, if you build it, they will come. Yeah, that thing where it's like, okay, well, maybe if I'm just like playing the right games or whatever, maybe the right people will show up. and we'll be like, oh, this guy is okay. I can tolerate him. And his laugh that sounds like he's coughing. That's pretty much like what I have to go off on. And okay, now I will catch up with chat. And player 4, aka Devin, did you feel scared starting streaming? And actually, streamers, we have a bunch of streamers in here. Clusters, Tap, etc. Everybody else. Did you feel scared to start streaming? And I'm so sorry that I have fallen so far behind. Chucky has been a blast, but I'm also probably more of a Dracula main. I have not seen Dracula at all. I need to actually check him out. That'd actually be very interesting to see. I'm doing great. Today's my dad's birthday, so it's been a big weekend celebrating him. Took him out of town yesterday to visit various family and eat at our favorite restaurants. And today was much chiller, but time together. I'm dead. Oh no, I know that you're much more introverted, so I feel like your tank is probably empty. What was the best food you had this weekend? The thing is, though, the effort you put in surpasses 99.99% of the site. That's the thing, Donnie. I was like, do I call you Clusters? Do I call you Donnie? I went for Donnie in that moment. That's the thing is, I feel like you can put in, and this is not to discourage anybody, but you can put in the most amount of effort that anyone could on this site, and you could still have one viewer. Like, there is a bit of luck involved with streaming. It certainly helps if you are like probably either very funny or like an excellent gamer or very attractive. I feel like those are the three things. And then there's I am having to go for the fourth option, which is just maybe getting a lucky someday and the right people come in. That is like really it. Sometimes I'm like, you know, it's I have to remind myself, like, I want to make stuff that looks good and is like quality-ish. I'm sure I can do better on a lot of things, but I it can be very, I can be very self-defeating sometimes, because I'm like, oh, is this even worth it? Like, are people gonna even like this thing if I make it? Like, no one's gonna come in because of it, you know? I think it's genuinely astounding how much you do for your channel. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I've seen a lot of people do really cool stuff, and I like that stuff. I like making stuff for the channel and like fun animations and all that stuff, like and the videos and stuff. Like, I enjoy that. So like I'll probably still do that stuff even if people were like, I hate this. You make me really want to play this game. Lego, you should. It's very fun. You're selling yourself way too short, mister. Well, I am only 5'6", so that's probably why. But I think, I don't know. I really don't think I I really don't think I am. I think I'm being realistic. I think when I look at things, I'm like, okay, like I know I can get better. Like, even though I can talk, I feel like I can get better at chatting, like with chat. Like, I think I need to get better at it. I don't know how to be funnier, and that's not saying that I think I'm funny. It's that I don't think I'm funny, but I'm like, how do people get funny? I feel like I love puns. Like, I could do puns, but I don't think I can build a Twitch channel on puns alone. People, you know, they require the like, they require the, you know, people, I don't know, there's so many funny people, and I don't think I fall under that, you know? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I've always believed that the best streamers are the streamers who can make this text-based interaction, make it feel like we're all just hanging out in a living room, swapping stories, and having fun playing games. You've created a space that does that in spades. Tap, that is very kind of you. Thank you. I mean, I guess, like, ultimately, I'm sort of like, you know, at the end of the day, I want to be chatting with people. Like, as much as I enjoy the games, like, you know, if I just wanted to do games, I could record gameplay and post it on YouTube. But I hope that's the case. And I think a lot of that, though, is just like, you know, attracting the people who want to be here and have those conversations and want to also, like, talk with each other and whatever. Though I don't know if I don't think community building is, like, my strongest thing either. I feel like that's something that I need to work on, like Discord and stuff. I don't know. Always feels like hanging out with a friend you haven't seen in a while. Oh, that's so good. Thank you. Respect. I think you're killing it, and it's obvious you've put a ton of work into alerts and graphics and professional stuff, and I think chat feels important while they're here. Oh, that's so good. I want people to feel important. I know you've only been here for a little bit, so I hope you know, I hope that extends to you and everything. So thank you, Devin. You're heaps entertaining. Part of me is just like, I just don't know if that's true. I think you're being very nice, but I'm like, is that the truth though? Because I don't know. I think I watch other people and I'm like, look how entertaining these people are. And I'm like, what do I do? And I don't know what I do. Because I think a lot of times I'm like, I just, you know, I try to talk. Like, I feel like even when I don't know what to say, I am saying something for the most part. Even if it's just like I'm processing, or I'm verbally processing what I want to do in the game, even if it's not necessarily interesting, I'm at least saying something. But like, I don't know. I watch people like, oh, they're just like, they're always saying such good stuff. How do they do that? I still feel scared each time, just to a lesser degree. I used to wait until midnight to start, and that was after a few adult beverages to work up the courage, really. You see, Tap, though, is such an excellent streamer. Like, you guys will find, if you watch his stream, you'll see he just is, like, you won't, it'll be tough to believe that. I don't think I get scared. I think there is always, the only thing that scares me, I think, now, is every time I start the stream, I will be like, is today the day that no one shows up for the entire stream? Like, we are lucky to have people who are regular at attending and being here and whatever. But I think I'm always like, today is the day. Today is going to be the day that no one shows up. And no one talks and nobody says anything, and I will be like, what have I done? I think, to be fair, I think that is internal. That is a personal thing that I do even to friends. Like, I think I will be like, you know, when is the day that all of my Aussie friends realize that I'm not cool? Or like, when is, it's kind of sort of imposter syndrome, but sort of like, I feel like not as well. I feel like a little bit of overthinking and a little bit down on myself and whatever. But, you know, I think there's a part of me that's always like, well, when are they going to realize that, like, you know, I'm not cool, or I'm not funny enough, or I'm not whatever enough to be around. And so I think there's that, when there'll be like, huh, I wonder if today is the day that no one is going to be here. But I'm not afraid of, like, I don't know. I'm not necessarily afraid of people saying mean things, because my auto mod chat settings are so high. They are likely to get caught. If somebody says anything, they're likely to get caught in there. I have had people over the years say something about my looks, or I think we've had people say, like, it's boring here or whatever, like that kind of stuff. And that's sort of just like, at some point I'm like, whatever. Like, there are so many streamers. I acknowledge that people are going to find my stream boring. There will be people who are like, this is just not for me. And that's fine, because there are billions of streamers, or however many there are. It's not billions, but, like, you know, there's so many streamers. You'll find somebody else that fits your vibe more, even if it's not me. Yes, I am and will always be scared of streaming. Joss, no, you'll get used to it. I just need an outlet, honestly. Having a space to hang out, joke around, and just allowing for me to try and monetize what I do otherwise has helped to bridge the discomfort I had hopping in. Finding people who are just interested in existing in the same space as you creates for such an added fun to gaming. I agree with that. That is, one, I could tell you're a great writer just from the way you expressed yourself there. Because I think that's so true. I think that is a very, like, good way to put that. Finding people to exist in the same space as you. And I think, like, I always encourage people, like, to be themselves. Like, I know there are those niches of, like, streamers who are like, I'm a character, and that's, like, fine if you want to do that. But, like, I think as long as part of yourself is, like, coming through to that, people will connect to that. And so, like, I always tell, like, when people ask something, like, if they ask me for a suggestion or something, you know, like, the main one I think is, like, just make sure you're being yourself, because that's going to be what keeps people around and whatever. Did you see I took over Dez's stream on Saturday? I did. I kept forgetting chat with Ian there. Well, that was, like, your first time ever. That was amazing, though. I loved it. I loved it. There needs to be Lego redeem / you could start streaming as well. Jet's joke corner might be the hardest I've ever laughed in stream. You know, Tap, one of our stretch goals is me doing a tight 5, which, for those that don't know, a tight 5 is a 5-minute comedic set. Like a stand-up comedy routine for 5 minutes. I have said that it's later down the list, but it's later down the list of stretch goals. But if we reach that, I will do a 5-minute stand-up set on stream. So get ready. I will probably change the green screen to, like, a brick wall, or like I'll make it look like a comedy club or something. So I don't know. Anyway, but that I've said that I will work on a 5-minute comedy set. You're really good at riffing? Am I? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. You have people that have been around for years for a reason. That's true. And again, that's like, I think, you know, but part of me is like, when's the day they leave? When's the day that they're like, I'm done with this place? Flip stas. Oh no, they figured it out. I suck. Saying this not to harp on it, but to go on that limb with you. Yeah, no. Tap, that's exactly how I feel. Also, did I skip? No. Okay. My like chat scroll bar thing messed up, so I was afraid that I missed a whole bunch. Yeah, no, that I mean, that's for sure. That's for sure. What I'm like, where I'm like, oh no, they're going to figure it out. That's some trauma we have from our past doing that. Yes, Lego. That is, in fact, very true. But yeah, that's just how I think. I'm sure you know, you could ask Yvy if I have ever asked him that, or have ever expressed a concern of being like, oh no, he's gonna figure out that I am just the worst, because I have. And every time he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna figure out I'm the worst. And he's like, I please stop. I did it for like a year and a half. I still enjoy it, but there's for sure still a part of me that is scared to do it. I mean, that just comes with doing it though. Like, I would say, I mean, like, I've kind of forgotten a little bit of what like the first year was like, but I mean, surely there's definitely a bit more unease when you're not doing it, but I've just gotten into the routine, you know, like I'm doing it 4-ish times a week. And so it's just become now like, well, it's what I do. I do work in the morning. I then get on stream for a bit and I do work after, and, you know, whatever, after that. But like, yeah, so I don't know. I think that's, you know, that's normal. It's part, and you'll get used to it. I donated the moment I found out that was an option. Tap. When it's actually like the stretch goal, I'm expecting $1 from you. I couldn't stream. I'd be so boring and angry. I don't believe that. You're so funny, Lego. I'm better as a watcher. I don't know if that's true. The amount of times I opened OBS, set everything up, and then chickened out is more than a few. I'm sure I've had that over the years as well. But I'm also, I don't know, I am very much if you don't feel like streaming a day, you don't have to do it. Like, don't force yourself to do it. Like, if you feel like it's going to affect, like if your mood is going to affect the stream, like, just you don't have to do it. You know, give yourself time to rest. I think also a lot of newer streamers start off really hard and they'll be like, I'm going to stream every day nonstop 24 hours. And you don't need to do that. Like, I didn't start off doing that. I think I was doing 3 days a week or something. Granted, it was also COVID, so I might have squeezed in a few extra streams here or there. So I think as long as you're consistent with it, then you get used to it. But I don't know. Yeah, everyone loved your repo takeover. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. We'll get streaming Lego here very soon. I think we should see that. Yeah, so I don't know. That's sort of been our channel vibes, to be, completely frank and honest. I typically don't like sugarcoat what I feel like my experience has been. There have been great moments, and we've met so many great people through this, and that's like the best part of streaming, I find. I think if I stopped streaming, I would be very happy with the friends that I've made, and feel like I would still have friends that I could talk to. But I don't know. I think that's sort of, my thing. Do I feel like we've peaked? Yes. Do I feel like we are now at the top of our plateau, and this is the highest point we will reach, if you will? Absolutely. But I think that's fine. I think that's fine for now. We're just gonna kind of, keep on trucking. I'll keep making fun things for stream. Will they bring people in? Probably not. But what can you do? Hire Schmeier. Yeah, I don't know. Streaming is an interesting thing. And it was actually, Devin, you had asked earlier, you'd asked something about streaming, and then I had asked you, if you have a niche, or what you feel like you do, or whatever. And that was because I was actually watching, do you guys know who Jesse Cox is? He is, well, I feel like he streams more than he does YouTube, but he's doing both. But he started off on YouTube. He's actually, I found him through watching Dex Bonus, or Dodger, who, again, she was the one who I watched that I was like, oh, maybe I'll start streaming. But they have a podcast together called The Geekenders, and I was watching that, and I was listening to them talk about, they don't typically talk about streaming as on a meta level, but they did start talking about it, and it was very interesting. And he was saying that he's been trying to figure out what to do with his YouTube channel, and how he even had a meeting with some YouTube people, and they were like, basically, you've been around for so long that your analytics are so skewed. We can't really pull any useful information out of it because of how long you've been around and how much data there is, which feels weird. But they're basically saying you have X number of subscribers on YouTube. and it's like a super high number. But you've been around for like a decade plus. Well, maybe like 16, 17 years or something he's been on YouTube. And so they're like, you have subscribers who like, those channels are dead. Like those accounts are dead. They've never signed in again. And so that's skewing your numbers. The algorithm doesn't know what to do with you. And they were telling him that like, they were like, it's honestly better for you if you wanted to start something new, like if you wanted to start a series of something, it would honestly better for you to start a new channel entirely than to keep posting things on your like new channel. And they told him not only that he should separate his content into different channels. So like if he's doing a podcast or whatever, have that be on his own or on its own versus then like having his gaming content on another, because they were saying that like, well, the algorithm doesn't really know how to like handle that, and like it wants to put you in a niche. So that way it then sends you to other people who are in, who like that specific thing. And so they were kind of talking about, because they're both like variety streamers, and so they were both saying how like difficult that is for them, because like Dodger only plays, well, not only plays, but changes games pretty much every stream, does a lot of indie games. Granted, they sort of have the like foundation that they've had for like decades to succeed in that, where someone who's on the smaller end of Twitch might not be able to really grow that way because, no one can find you. And also Twitch doesn't really have much of an algorithm, or it seems to be very basic. I'm really unsure how Twitch, like how it decides to recommend you to somebody. I really don't know how that works. Sometimes it seems to be like tags based. Sometimes it's like just the category. Like if you've played in Dead by Daylight, it's going to recommend you Dead by Daylight, streamers or whatever. Sorry, gotta run, need to eat, but that's super interesting. Yeah, well, I hope you have a good dinner. Yeah, it's dinner for you. I hope you have a good dinner, Joss. But thank you for chatting and hanging. I feel like it's based heavily off of what categories you watch. But like, so does it ever extend outside of that though? Like if you, Brad, wait, why didn't your sound play? That's weird. Twitch's recommendation algorithm is just 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. It is. It so is. Brett, how are you? A lot of my recommendations are pretty much replicas of what you play, since this is my most watched channel. Well, one, thank you. But, so like, well, here's my question. So like, if, let's say I only streamed Animal Crossing, would it only recommend Animal Crossing streamers to you, or would it also recommend other cozy games? Also, apologies, ads are gonna run. I can't delay
Crikey.
it. We're currently $0 towards our horror game, but we got the Stitch onesie. I'll make an announcement in the Discord later. By the way, speaking of Discord, if anyone wants to join, if you're not in the Discord, don't nuke your channel and start new unless you want to. And no, I won't. I mean, the thing is here's the thing is with Twitch, like I'm gonna play what I want to play. Like I can't start you off.
Start you off.
Lego, is that you? It says anonymous, but I feel like it was you, Lego. Anonymous. Unless I get a confirmation. Anonymous, thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for getting us to the Australia, or closer to our next Australia stretch goal. No, I won't be nuking my channel. I feel like, or creating another one. I know some people who have done that. That seems like a lot of work. And managing different channels. Who's got time for that? Not me. No, I'll just be, the Squeak. I'll just be here doing my thing. We will be, you know, because I love indie games. Like I'm not gonna separate all that. Maybe it's confirmation bias since I'll see it and be like, oh yeah, Jet was playing that. That's fair. That could be how that works also. I know sometimes Twitch knows that I like watching Aussies. Because I will get recommended Aussies on my front page. And I think it's because I search through the Aussie tag a lot. So I think I am somebody who actually uses tags, and I find Aussies by searching Aussie. Because I've learned the ways of the Aussie Twitch side of things. That it's usually Australia, Australian, or Aussie that gets used. Sometimes you see ANZ being used, but I search for Aussie mostly. And so Twitch will recommend me people who use that tag. But game-wise, it's like usually either things that I've watched people play, so like Tears of the Kingdom or Astrobot or Repo or whatever. Like that sort of stuff gets recommended. Claire Obscure, like that's being recommended to me a lot. Also, again, anonymous, if it was anonymous. Thank you so much for those $10. Getting us further along. Thank you very much. Maybe. What was I gonna say? Gilmore, welcome back. How are you? How's your nap? I have no idea what you're talking about. Because Aussies, I love Aussies. I think you guys are super cool. I feel like there's some bias in that statement. Yeah. I wish I was just as cool as them. I think that's really what it comes down to. But yeah, so that's interesting. I mean, I've heard people say, and this seems to be true, that there's no discoverability on Twitch, and I think that's for the most part true. It is like not the same as like YouTube, or I mean, I don't really use TikTok. I post on there just like clips from stream, but it's not like. By the way, going back for a second, let's rewind back to that conversation about being entertaining and whatever. I think in a way, part of what I mean is like, I am not somebody who is particularly clippable. Like, I don't do things that are clippable, and nor do I say things that I feel like that stand out on their own as being something that is worthy of being clipped. There are like, there are things that I will say that are funny, but it is mostly in context. It is only funny in a larger context, where that's not what clips are for. Clips are like, you know, someone says something really funny and it's like a hilarious moment, and it's something that everyone will kind of, he's scrolling by on their feeds, will be like, that is funny, I like this person, let me go follow them. Where I think, and part of that might just be, I really do love, when it comes to jokes, I really do love like a setup and then a payoff later. That's very funny to me. The thing is that doesn't really work with clips. So I don't know. I think in a way that's what I mean is like, I am not very like, I think I am, oh, and my bitrate tanked. Will the bitrate come back? Bitrate come back. Come back to us, bitrate. I think it's back. You may need to refresh. Otherwise, I always do a play and pause really fast on my iPad. I have my iPad up. I've noticed it gets delayed otherwise, but if you hit play and pause and then hit play again, it comes back and you're then like caught up. Is bitrate in the room with us? It was not. It was not in the room with us. I think I'm gonna do a fresh install of OBS. I think that's what, maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't do anything. Maybe it'll help though. Because I honestly don't know. It's clearly not my internet because we were doing online play and it didn't like stutter or anything. So. You're a brave man. I mean, I'll back everything up. I mean, and hopefully like it's not an issue with the scenes. That wouldn't make sense to me. I feel like it's OBS. I'm gonna delete it, reinstall, but I'll make sure to export everything. It's gonna like, tomorrow, it's like nothing's gonna work. And I'm gonna be like, why did I do this? Why did you not warn me? We did warn you. You're brave, smart, man. There we go. Anyway. But yeah, so that's Twitch. That's Twitch in a nutshell. Thank you guys for listening to, like, Grandpa Jet talk about 5 years on Twitch. All you 1-year whippersnappers. You don't know what it was like. We had COVID. COVID was going on. Anyway. That was sort of, I don't know what, I'm saying that as if that was worse. It was definitely, like, better then. Because there were so many people who were like, we need entertainment. But anyway. Love a good rant. It certainly became one. I don't mind talking about Twitch, like, and how I feel like the state of things are in terms of my channel and all that. I'm very upfront with that stuff. Because I will tell you, it's going bad. That's not very fair. It's going okay. It's going okay. I will definitely say we are on the mountainside of our journey. We are on a plateau, and we have been plateauing for a very long time. I know that plateau started to go down, but I think, plateaus aren't necessarily all flat. We do a little bit of like, it drops down and it goes up a little bit and then it goes back down. It's like a weird sort of plateau. But that's sort of that's our current chapter, I would say, which is fine. Again, I have looking back, I can see that like the streaming journey has been like seasons of things. So like we'll go through a season of growth, and that lasts like maybe a couple of months, and then we have a season, and we'll get like new people, new regulars, and whatever, and then we'll go through like a season of like not growth, a decline, if you will, where regulars go missing, or like we get a whole bunch of unfollows or whatever. No new people are coming in. I start being like, is it the games that I'm choosing? Is it me? What do I need to change? Who do I need to become? And then we usually just ride that out, and then eventually it kind of like balances out again. And then we'll go through a season where it's like, oh, new people are starting to come in and whatever. So I just don't know. I think it used to be for the first, what was it? Maybe it was like the first 2 years of Twitch. I think I would get about 250. No, was it? I honestly don't remember. I'm trying to remember, when did I reach 1,000 followers? I don't remember. I just remember being like, if you divided the year in half, you would see like, okay, there is a very clear like, because I think it took me 2 years to get to 1,000, and it was almost like 250 to 300 every like half of a year. In comparison, now we are crawling. We have found everybody who wants to be here at this point. We're now just picking up stragglers. So like it you know, it just is very different. So it's also like, I don't know. I try not to. That's why like I don't have my viewer count on. I like try not to think about follower count. I just try to, like, my main thought when I stream is like, are people chatting, or are people, have they said that they're lurking or something? Because otherwise I just don't know. I just don't. I'm like, don't know if anyone's here. if it's you know, it's awfully quiet on the Western Front, and not really sure what the state of things are. Did I say something? Have I not said a joke? You know, do my jokes need to be funny? That you know, I try not to think of that, because then it can sort of, you know, spiral. But anyway, I don't really know how to end that conversation in a way that's positive. But things will get better. We're gonna, this is, I really need, all that to say, I know that I probably was, my realism is maybe not the most inspiring, but I feel like, you know, we've got a good thing going. We've got a good rhythm. I think we're gonna keep doing it, you know? But I look forward to the future. Yeah, there we go. That's what I need to say. And again, honestly, though, when it comes down to it, like, we have so many like great people here. It's just fun to see everybody. Like, I love when I'm able to chat with you guys and about whatever, whether it's streaming or not. Like, that part's the fun part. So, you know, I think as long as you guys are enjoying yourselves, then, you know, I will be enjoying myself as well. Though I will need to get funnier. I'll have to, I don't know. I'm gonna start YouTubing online improv classes or something, because I don't want to do them in person. That seems like a nightmare. But if I can, I'll practice some jokes. Again, I'll start working on my Type 5 for whenever we reach that stretch goal. But I think I might be able to do a good job. The thing is that, like, part of me wonders if I should do, like, should I do something when we do the stand-up comedy? Because here's the problem. Let's say we've set it up. We reached that goal. I've worked on my Type 5. It will just be me saying, because I'm not in front of a crowd, it'll just be me saying jokes to an empty room that's dead quiet. So do I, like, do we give you guys a way to, like, clap? Or, like, you know, chat? Or, like, do I, like, I mean, you guys can still do, like, lol emotes and stuff, but I feel like that's still silent, you know? Do I give you guys a way to, like, maybe you can each, here's what we can do. I'll have you guys, in preparation for this, I will have you each record yourselves laughing, and then I will assign it to you doing a lol emote. So that way, when you do, like, Jetpack 13 lol, I hear you laughing. So I know it's funny. The problem is that it's gonna, if someone's on a bigger delay, it might be a little awkward. I don't think there's gonna be any crowd work. I don't think I'm a crowd work comedian. I don't think I'm quick enough on that. Lulling through a setup. Yeah. Just, I combine them all into a laugh track. That would be kind of interesting. Maybe it's like, oh, what if it was to go along with that, Brad. What if it was like enough people need to lull in order for the laugh track to play? And it needs to be like individual, like it needs to be different people. So it's not just like someone spamming it to make me feel better. Like it needs to be like, you'll never hear it. Are you saying I'm not funny enough, Brad? I'm not funny enough that I'm not gonna get multiple people lolling in chat? Is that what you're saying? Unbelievable. How? You remember the fist bump experience? Well, it wouldn't be timed, I guess. Yeah, coming for the throat, Brad's like, you're not funny enough. No, it wouldn't be time. It wouldn't be like that was, you had 10 seconds to respond with the fist bump. It'd have to be timed, maybe, but it could be a longer timer. Still casual? Not anymore. Always ruthless. I know, you're gonna need a brand name change. You need everyone to have the same reaction. But I mean, like, it's a comedy. I was gonna say show. It's not really a comedy show. It's a comedy routine. Like, surely there would be, you know what you're getting. I mean, like, it's all jokes. Cancel Brad. So, but it's all jokes. So, like, hopefully they're funny. Like, hopefully you guys think that's funny. Like, and if it's not funny, then I don't deserve the laugh. But like, honestly, I got back, so I missed all the lead up. Are you doing a commentary? So, we were talking about so one of the stretch goals down the road is for me to do a stand-up comedy routine on stream. And so I was saying, like, it'd be weird me doing it for a silent room. So like, if there was a way for me to like, to do that, like to hear some kind of feedback. First, it was each individual person has their own. Anytime they lull, it plays their sound. But maybe it's like a combo thing. If 3 to 5 people all use a lull emote, then it plays the laugh track. So I know that people like that joke. I thought it was just a new thing you were doing to add to the stream. No. There are streamers who have their own laugh track and they will like play it. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I'm that person. But because I don't think I'm that funny. So I feel like I would just never play it even if I did have it. But I don't know. So that way there would be like some sort of like, you know. So I guess that way I know you guys think I'm funny. Otherwise I'll be like, you know, I say the punchline, what's the deal with airplane food? And then just crickets, you know, that's not gonna be, I probably won't do airplane food jokes, but I might, because I mean the trip will be coming up. If we get to that point, the trip will have not happened yet. So, you know, you never know. Maybe I'll do, I haven't thought of what my, like, I love that probably won't, which applies the probability. I mean, the thing is that I have not really thought about what my content is going to be. Well, I don't know what kind of stand-up comedian I am. So, like, am I going to tell a story? I think the thing is, if I tell a story that, like, I'm so long-winded, it's going to be a tight 15, you know? So I feel like I need to go for more, like, shorter jokes. Maybe one story to, like, end it off. But, like... But I don't know what my, like... I don't know what am I gonna joke about. I really need to... Granted, we might not even hit that goal, so, like, that might not even happen. But I should probably at least start to consider that. You need to tell a story through the jokes where the punchline is the main story. I feel like a good setup would be telling some jokes, then tell a story, and then end on a joke that calls back to a previous one. I feel like I see that a lot with comedians. I feel like that would be good. But now you're gonna be expecting that. So that might not work anymore. You're gonna be like, oh, he's doing the thing. And then I'm gonna be like, dang. But then maybe I'll make you think that's what I'm doing. And then there just won't be a punchline. What if my whole comedy stand-up routine is an anti-joke? You know? Like, what if it's all just not even really, like, funny? But that's the point. It's a commentary on myself. All built up in just curtains. I should have curtains, though. Brad, that's actually a great idea. Thank you for saying that. It definitely needs to start with a curtains coming open, and then me on a stage, all digital, of course, like green screen. But I need to have like a neon sign in the background that says like Jet's Comedy Club, Jetpack Parlor. I'll work on that. Anyway, I'll think of a comedy club name. You'll never hear it has become relevant again now that I have the context. Yes, Jet's Jovial Joint. Oh, I love that. I'm a fan of alliteration. Jet's Jovial Joint. I like it. Anyway. But that's down the road. That's like... Hold on, do I still have... The Tight 5 is the third to the last one. So it's like way down the list. So we've got a ways. We've got the horror game stream currently. The next thing after that is getting my nose pierced. For realsies. Where's my checkbook? I will get my nose pierced for reals. The joke stream hanger. Isn't there like... Oh, I guess no, I'm just thinking leave me hanging. I was gonna see like, maybe there's like a joke there. But... The joke stream. That's just your yeah. But joke instead of jet. Well, I mean, it works. Jetpackpaul. Yeah, we've got nose pierce, a hot one stream. I'll try to have like someone here to ask me questions. A paranormal home investigators marathon. Wait, it's inspectors. I don't think it's investigators. League of Legends stream. I'll do a Lego stream at some point if we reach that goal. Stardew Valley until year 1 or something. A cosplay stream. Then up there is a 10-episode mini podcast with guests. Honestly, one of the things, if we do, I am the most excited about. I think that would be so fun to do. Bob Ross painting stream. Then it's write and perform a 5-minute stand-up routine. You play League? I do play League. Not very regularly anymore, but we have a few people who play League in the community. And so I said I would do like a League stream. We could play a bunch of ARAMs or something. A different kind of Lego. My coworkers did a Hot Ones competition over lunch one day, and I put together questions for them. Oh, that's so good. You would be a great Sean Evans. Do you play League, Lego? I'm a Teemo main. Love a good ARAM. I love Teemo. Sean Picante. right. I was like, is it bad that my first thought was Sean Puffy Combs? Not in this climate. Not at this time. Oh no! We know it's pull up. The worst part is like, why do I remember him as? Why do I remember Sean Puffy Combs? Why is that my first go-to? It's news relevant, but probably don't keep going with it. Yeah, probably a good call. Also, there's a wrestler, Sean. I can't remember who it is, but there for a split second, I was like, wrestler? Shawn Michaels? Is that who it is? I think that popped into my head. But anyway, yeah, Sean. Oh, and then also Sean Murray popped into my head because that's the head of No Man's Sky. The Heartbreak Kid. Yeah, so, yeah, Sean Evans. But yeah, so Hot One stream. I think that would be fun. I think that'd be very fun. So anyway, we got some fun stuff on there. A League of Legends stream would be fun. I have never streamed League. I don't think I've ever streamed League. I think I did a test stream of it on I have like a test channel. And so I think I tested it once, and that was before I got my nicer computer. And it didn't really run very well. I think I'd be able to do it though, now. I for sure would be able to do it. We could get it to work, but anyway, just some ARAM, something fun like that. I think it'd be a good time. I'm a pretty chill League player. I don't get... You're an Annie main! Oh, Annie's great. I love mages. Well, Teemo's my favorite, but I think mages are great. I play some ADCs, but I don't like... I never play Summoner's Rift. I'm pretty much just like, give me special modes or ARAM. So unless there's like Earth or something going on, then I'll play that. But otherwise, I'm like, give me ARAM. Or give me death. But Annie's great. Annie's fun. I think I'm good with Teemo, Lux, Ziggs. I'm pretty good with. I'm sure I'm forgetting some people. It's been a while since I've played. Yeah, I only play special modes now. I'm over. Yeah, and I've actually never played a ranked game. Because I was like, this seems like a nightmare. I don't want to do this. Hold on, I'm going through the list real fast. Just to see if there's like a standout person. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I'm great with them. There are plenty that I'm like, I wish I was good with them, but I'm absolutely terrible with them because I just like their character. Pyke is one of those where I'm like, I really like Pyke, and sometimes I either do very well with Pyke or I do terrible, and the team has to carry me because I can't land any of those. Veigar. I also do well with Veigar. Yeah, I think that's it though. Teemo, Lux, Ziggs, lots of Yordles actually. Tristana, I'm okay with. Aurora's pretty cool. I wish I was better with her. Mel, I have not played since they added, and she seems like a nightmare to play against. I wish I was good with Akali, because she seems like really good when you're good with her. Thank you for the alert, Brad. We'll probably end here very soon. I've just been enjoying the chats. I'm actually very hungry. I've not eaten today. It's 4 p.m. Should I eat? Probably. We could end here. Classic Jet. We can end. That's probably a good call. Friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let me give a couple thank yous. Happy Switch 2 week! Tap. I'm so excited. So excited. I need to still put together the plan that I have for Mario Kart, but Thanks for the stream. I know. I'm glad that you were here, Tab. It was very fun, especially after your long weekend. Yeah, I'll go eat. What was I gonna say? Yes, I'm very excited. Mario Kart this week. Lots of stuff going on. There's also a No Man's Sky update. We're gonna see. Thanks for the entertainment. You're gonna start saying that now, aren't you? What was I gonna say? There's a lot going on. We actually might not. I don't know. We're gonna see what we do with Mario Kart. If there is, for those who didn't hear, there's a No Man's Sky update this week. Of course, they would choose this week of all weeks to come out with an update. If there are Twitch drops, we're gonna do No Man's Sky, and then maybe do like an hour of Mario Kart at the end of those streams. But like, I don't know. I'm like, why? If there aren't Twitch drops, then we'll delay No Man's Sky and we'll just do Mario Kart once we have that. But anyway, that's it for today's stream, everybody. Let me give a couple thank yous too. We have a follow there right at the very end. Welcome in.
Will soon be your fourth favorite streamer.
Boop. Scrolling back, we have Emmers with the 100 stream streak. That's actually Emmers' second 100 stream streak. Thank you so much for the stream streak, Emmers. Yimit for the 110 stream streak. Daz for the 15 months resub. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Wildcard, thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you for returning. Random Jones 44, thank you for the follow. Raichi, thank you for the follow just now. I told him bye for you. He's working. Yes, tell you know, send Daz my love, Lego. But also, real quick, making sure, let me say thank you to the donations for the thing. Daz and Emmers, thank you so much for the donos earlier. Getting us to our Stitch onesie. I will place the order after stream. We're going to get a Stitch onesie. And then Anonymous, Lego, thank you for the $10 going towards our horror game stream. We will, maybe we'll run a poll soon, or like start the suggestions for what horror games you guys want. Maybe we'll do that in the Discord. But friends, that's it for us today. What's in the update? They haven't said yet. So, do you play No Man's Sky, Lego? Because I love No Man's Sky. I'm a big No Man's Sky player. They haven't said yet, but they have tweeted out and posted. I'm on Blue Sky, but I still say tweeted. They posted the emoji that is relevant to the update is the bacon emoji. You love No Man's Sky. Excellent. I absolutely love it. You'll love our streams then when we get there. It is so they have post bacon. That is the emoji for the update. What does that relate to? Who knows? Is it something related to food? I kind of doubt it, because they've had some food updates in the past couple ones. People think, this is my theory, that the update is called Beacon, and bacon is, sounds very close to beacon and bacon. So farming actually would be interesting. Maybe it's like, what if it's like animals, like turning them into bacon? Like, what if it's that? I didn't actually consider something like that. It is interesting that it's going to coincide with what is the Switch 2 release, pretty much. So I wonder if that's also part of it. Like, I don't think the bacon is related to that, but I wonder if this update is going to have like by the way, there is going to be a Switch 2 update for this, for this. Maybe it'll have multiplayer, which the Switch version of No Man's Sky does not have multiplayer. You can still, like, it has the asynchronous stuff, like you can find people's bases and stuff, but you cannot play with another person. I could see that being a update for like the, Switch 2 version of it. But like, I don't know. So anyway, we'll see. They usually don't announce what's in it until right before it goes live, which will be Wednesday. I think it's usually Wednesdays. I think, right? It's either Wednesdays or Thursdays. I hope it's not Thursday, because that's also Nintendo Switch. But anyway, friends, that is it for us today. Thank you again, everybody, whether you lurked or chatted or donated or whatever, followed. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. Again, thank you guys. Also, again, for the chats. It was very fun talking about stream stuff and Twitch stuff. Very fun. But anyway, that's it for us today. I'm going to go eat because I'm very hungry. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye!